When we brought Luna home, Smokey, our parrot, was not happy about it. He looked at her with this suspicious expression, like he was thinking, "What is that? And why is it here?" I thought it would just be a phase, but within a few hours, it was clear that this adjustment was going to be interesting. During those first days, Smokey seemed determined to prove the house was still his. Every time I bent down to play with Luna, he'd find a way to steal the spotlight, sometimes yelling, other times knocking things over, just so we'd look at him. It was funny and exhausting all at once. Luna, on the other hand, had no idea what was going on. She'd just wag her tail and stare at him, completely confused by this loud little creature making such a fuss. I always knew Smokey had a jealous streak. We rescued him when he was still a baby, and ever since then, he's had everything to himself, all the time, attention, and space. So, when Luna arrived full of puppy energy, it was bound to shake things up. We started supervising them constantly, and little by little, what used to feel like chaos began to turn into cautious coexistence. I still remember the first time Smokey tried to snitch on Luna. She was barking too loudly, and out of nowhere, he shouted her name. The angriest I've ever heard him, that's when I realized he'd already accepted her, even if he didn't know how to show it yet. Over time, his teasing started to feel more like play. He'd swoop close to her, provoke her, then fly away. Luna pretended not to care, but you could tell she was amused. Until one day, Smokey reached out his foot to touch her nose. He made a soft sound, almost like a kiss. That was the moment all the tension disappeared. Now they have a routine that's entirely their own. Sometimes Smokey rides on Luna's back when we go out for walks. Other times, they just sit together on the couch, one loud, the other calm, yet somehow perfectly in sync. Smokey still gets jealous sometimes. He'll butt into her games or pull on the towel she's chewing, but Luna's expression never changes. It's that same patient look she had from the very beginning, like she understands that loving someone different also means embracing the chaos that comes with it. And maybe that's what moves me the most, because in the end, they remind me that love isn't always easy or calm, but when it's real, it always finds a way to work.